Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. One of my very favorite things to talk about with Habitat for Humanity is when they bring the folks from AmeriCorps here to work and help us out in Park City, and they have all of the accoutrement to suggest that they've been working hard, including the dirty, scuffy boots, which say that they've been out doing some real hard work. I'm very happy to have Shelley Barros here. She's the Executive Director, first of all, for Habitat for Humanity, and along with her, I've got Eddie Acosta right here, Sarah Yang, and Bryn Hudson. Welcome, all of you, to the show. It's great to have you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
So, Shelley, first of all, talk to me about these fine young people we have sitting in front of us.
Well, it's been wonderful having them here with us this summer. For me, it's like a breath of fresh air every single day when we come together and see them helping us out at our store or on their projects. I can't tell you how much it means to us to have them here with us.
They're hard workers. You have that note specifically. I'm sure you know that with the time you spent with them. Talk about that for a moment.
Well, from what I've seen, they bring really well-honed skills as well as an incredible work ethic and apply that to everything that they're doing. The home repair projects that they're working on, the landscaping projects. I've been lucky enough to have them when they have a little bit of time in between those projects to help us out in the restore, and it's invaluable having them around.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
A lot of the heavy lifting getting done for sure. First of all, let's talk about why you guys are in AmeriCorps and a little bit about that work ethic and what it brings. So let's start with you, Eddie. Give me a little reason why you got involved.
Okay. Well, I joined AmeriCorps because I wanted a way to give back to communities. When I was growing up, I felt like I took a lot of the things that I was given for granted. So I wanted a way to go out there and just do some good without really receiving anything in return.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in New York, Manhattan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, talk a little bit about that.
It's definitely different from Park City.
Yeah, I'll say.
But I enjoy the nature more, so it's really a great opportunity to come out to the West Coast, basically for free.
You feel at home here then?
Yeah, in a
That's pretty
sense.
great, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you come from New York and then you come out to Park City and you're like, now this is more like it.
Yeah.
Right?
my kind of place, yeah.
I like it. Now, are you a Mets guy, I hope?
I like the Yankees. Most people from Queens like the Mets, Queens finest.
I
but
know, Brooklyn, New York Yankees. It's okay.
They're both good teams, but Yankees are better.
Our CEO, he's a diehard Yankees fan, and of course I'm Red Sox. We can probably still be friends. I don't know. Can we?
Yeah, we can stay friends.
We can stay friends.
Yeah.
All right. We'll have our moments.
Especially when they're going against each other.
Right? The Astros cleaned your clock yesterday, though. Oh my gosh, that was a rough game, huh?
I think we need to have a different.
No comment.
We turn our attention to Sarah for a moment. Why did you get involved in AmeriCorps?
Well, it was my last year in college, and I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do. I knew what I wanted to do later in the future, but as at that moment, I was a little bit afraid of stepping into the world.
Yeah.
So I found out about AmeriCorps. I'd always had volunteered throughout my college years. So I was like, why not another year of volunteering plus traveling? So it all kind of ties up. So it turns out well.
Yeah. We kind of got a little bit about Eddie here. So what's maybe something about you that people might not know?
Well, I was born in California. I grew up in Minnesota.
Okay.
Grew up with a family of 10.
Wow,
So,
big family.
Yeah.
You should feel right at home in Utah too. Then. We got lots of those big families here. Should be no problem at all.
Utah's really nice, so I do enjoy here.
Yeah, it's a pretty great place, right? All right, Bryn, it's your turn. So why'd you get involved in AmeriCorps?
Well, I wanted to take a break between high school and college.
Yeah.
And I wanted to have a productive year. I wanted to give back and serve my country in a way, and I came across AmeriCorps, and like Eddie and Sarah have already said, I just thought it was a phenomenal experience that would allow me to make a positive difference, so I signed up real quick.
Wow, that's exciting. Now, where are you from?
I'm from Tucson, Arizona, so this is alien to me.
Except for the heat. We got that for you.
No.
No, still not?
This is like a baby level. It's been like 110, 115, in Tucson.
Yeah.
So
we're just a bunch of wussies then, aren't we? A little bit. You're out there working in the garden at 120, it's like, nah, big deal.
I mean, it's a little bit different. I think I'm enjoying this. Yeah, definitely a different environment than I'm used to.
Now, where are you going to go to college?
Trinity College in Hartford, Connecticut next year.
Nice. All right. Now, you all planning on going on to
Yeah, I'm
college? Where are you
going to upstate New York, Sunnydale High.
Okay. Where are you going to go?
I already finished my 4 years at the University
Really?
of Minnesota. Yeah.
Wow. Okay,
So
you told me
hopefully
that.
grad
Man, I didn't
school.
hear that. Okay, that's awesome. Grad school next. Where at?
I'm not quite sure yet,
Wow.
but we'll
Busy,
see.
hard worker.
Yeah.
I like that. Wow. It's a great example of young people.
Oh, they're amazing.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
I think this is impressive. I mean, here are people who are willing to come help you out too. Help out in your yard, help out with the restore, help out with bringing people up to standards for winter. A big part of what they're doing.
Yep, absolutely. And I've told them if AmeriCorps had been around when I was their age, I would have done the same thing. I think it's an impressive thing that they're doing. And also they're building our float, which
That's
will
right.
be in our
They'll
parade
be in the parade tomorrow.
Yep.
You guys almost done?
Oh,
Yes.
it's finished.
It's done. Got
Yes.
it.
Yep.
We're loading it on the trailer today, right?
I'm not surprised at all. They got it done on time. And in fact, early delivery on a Monday. This is good. All right, we're going to take a break. We come back. I want to talk about some of the projects you guys have been working on, because it's not just Utah. You've been in other places as well. So we'll talk about that a little bit, and then what you're bringing to our community. So that's coming up here on the Mountain Morning Show. We're taking a quick break. We'll come back with that right after this. Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. We continue our conversation with Habitat for Humanity and AmeriCorps. Kari Dunn joins us along with some great young people here from AmeriCorps. We've got Eddie, Sarah, and Bryn. And I want to talk to you about some of the other places you guys have been working hard. So why don't we start down there with you, Bryn?
All right, so for our first project, we drove across the country to Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Wow.
And we went down there to help with the flood relief.
That's great.
So we worked with partly with Red Cross and also with Seventh-day Adventist Church. And we worked in a warehouse in Baton Rouge, inspecting, sorting, and then distributing supplies to survivors.
That's great.
So, 5 days of the week, we were packaging things up and sending things off to, different nonprofits or shelters that needed the supplies. And then on Saturday, we actually got to go out into the community and directly distribute those.
That's pretty neat.
So.
And you probably saw a lot of stuff coming out of Utah, I hope, to help out those folks, right?
We saw them coming from all over the country. The United States really kind of rallied together to support Baton Rouge.
Yeah,
and
we take
Louisiana
care
in
of our
general.
own, right?
Yeah.
I think we could always do better, but at least we're doing it, and that's the part that matters. All right, moving on to Sarah. Tell us a little bit about where else you guys have been.
So for round 2, it was a 9 weeks long project. We were in Oregon. We live in Sandy, but we also worked in Milwaukee. So in Sandy, we lived with Cat Numanu and also worked with Cat Numanu. And while we're not working with Cat Numanu, we work with Johnson Creek Watershed.
Wow.
And there we planted trees and shrubs. We also did removal of invasive species. So I think we
Plenty
planted,
of that.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we planted over 9,000 trees and shrubs
Wow.
in 9 weeks. Yeah.
What were some of the things you're getting rid of? What was the stuff that was in there that was invasive? Remember?
Scotch broom.
Yeah.
Himalayan blackberry,
Yeah, a lot of blackberries for sure.
Right?
English ivy.
Yeah.
Now, do they have, we've got the Russian olive. Do they have that up there?
No.
Oh, man, can you come take some Russian olive out of the Jordan River Basin needs you guys. A lot of Russian olive trees to get rid of. All right, so Eddie, what about you? Where else did you guys all go?
So our third round, it was 7 weeks long.
Okay.
And it was a split round, which means that we had 2 projects in
Okay.
one round. So the first 3 weeks of our third round, we were on Catalina Islands working
Nice.
with it was awesome. We were working with the Catalina Island Conservancy. So basically we're just like helping them like reach their goal of preserving the land and like just like educating the people about like the special species that are on the land.
Right?
Yeah.
And
so.
some of the special species gone. Catalina used to be home of the flying fish. There were literally millions of flying fish. Did you see any? Are there any left?
We didn't see any flying fish, but actually, like over a decade ago, the Catalina island fox almost became extinct.
Right.
Because of the DT.
The fox, yeah.
And
Oh,
also
man.
because what eagle was it?
Oh, that's
Golden
right.
eagle. The golden eagle would
golden
hunt down
eagle.
the island fox, and they
Yeah.
would just kill them and put them in piles.
Oh my.
It was intense.
Yeah.
But Catalina Island was like a really special opportunity because not only did we get to like help them like with fire management and fuel reduction, we also got to take part in the Catalina Conservancy Ball, which is their annual fundraising event. So basically, like we helped them prep for the event for a week, and then we also got to like kind of like usher people
You went out
around.
and black tied it yourself, did you?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, we wore our
this-
AmeriTexas.
The
amazing.
Ameritime.
Yeah.
Nice. I love it.
Beautiful
This is
attire.
nice.
Don't we look like James Bond?
It's black and
Yeah.
white. It fits in.
And
Wow.
it was really awesome because they have like this live auction, and
Yeah.
there was like this like giant bottle of wine, and I like paraded around the room, and it was like worth $16,000.
Oh, I would be scared to death.
Yeah, so like the whole time I'm like walking around with this bottle of wine, and like I'm like, well, I wonder what would happen if I dropped it. And as soon as I thought about that, my hands started getting sweaty, and I was
Oh,
like,
I bet.
man.
Yeah. You feel a sneeze coming on. Everything happens at that moment, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the ball was really successful though.
Thank goodness he didn't drop it.
Yeah, thankfully he didn't. But it was really successful. We raised helped them fundraise about $500,000 for the Conservancy.
Wow.
And like Eddie mentioned with the fire management, we cleared 14 acres weed whacking 8 hours a day.
Oh my
It
goodness.
was a lot of work.
I guess. You know, I love that you guys are working on the fire management stuff. That certainly is something here that we need to work on always, creating those defensible spaces, things like that. I know you guys are getting involved in so much of the hard work involved there, but also helping out with Habitat. Some of the projects they've got going with Habitat, what are they?
Well, maybe they can describe them better,
Yeah.
but I think there was a big landscaping project
Right.
and a cleanup project, and what else have you guys been working on?
Mostly cleanup and landscape.
Yeah, we're still
That accounts for
taking
these boots. Look at these. You guys
Yeah.
are on your hands and
I
knees.
know, they're great.
I love it. I love to see the hard work that's going into this.
But we are still taking applications for maintenance projects for this year, so
That's great.
let people know. And I wish they would stick around for our gala.
I know.
Sounds like they're
The overall
really
ball
good.
needs you.
Overall ball on
Yeah.
September 22nd.
That's right. It's coming up. I want to thank you guys again for the hard work you're doing. To young people who are here in Park City or further afield that are thinking about what they want to do this next year after high school, maybe before or after college, what are your thoughts? I'll give you each a moment.
I feel like they should honestly consider joining AmeriCorps. Not only has like the program allowed me to travel to places I wouldn't think I would have been,
Yeah.
at least not this early in life. But I've also learned like a lot about myself and like what I'm actually into and what I do not like. So it's been like a great opportunity to learn about myself a little bit more.
Indeed.
Yeah.
All right.
I fully agree with Eddie said. Also, the fact that you've been stuck in just one place for so long, it's also nice to do this very different and being able to be somewhere else that's not just
Yeah.
your home and
That's
meet new
great.
people and connection and just being able to collaborate with other people as well.
Be on your own a little bit. See how
Yeah.
you react to that. That's an
Yeah.
important part of it too.
And also like knowing that there's other organizations out there that you never know that exist. So which is also really nice.
Excellent. For you,
I
Bryn?
would definitely urge them to join. It's a great learning opportunity. Like Eddie said, you learn a lot about yourself, but you learn and develop a lot of new skills. If you look at my boots, you can tell they're concrete on them. Like before the program, I had never worked with concrete before. Now I feel like I'm a concrete expert. I know how to mix it, pour it, lay
You're
it.
doing some flat work.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've gained a lot of construction skills that I wouldn't, and landscaping skills, like Kari mentioned, that I never would have had if I hadn't joined this program.
Next, concrete countertops. Right?
I don't know about that.
Oh, they're fun. You'll like it. That's the most fun work there is. Guys, I want to thank you so very much for being here. Congratulations to each of
Thank
you
you.
for the hard work you do. Shake your hand. Very, very neat to have you guys here. I can feel the grip of hard work there. You guys are like gripping the tools and doing the hard work. We've got a lot more coming up here on the Mountain Morning Show. I'm not sure any of it can compare to the folks at AmeriCorps, but nonetheless, we've got more after these messages right here on Park City Television. We'll be right back.